Alright, so, hey everyone, this is GeoRo from Productions², and we are going to tonight try and see if we can't get GeoRo revived, if only a name. So I was thinking about, I was playing that clicker game on Steam, in case you didn't know it existed. It is called Ragnarok Clicker. Kind of interesting, basic clicking kind of game. It looks like they designed it based on clicker heroes mostly. A lot of the mechanics and the way that the things look is the same as that. They might have even ripped off the UI for all I know, but it's an old game from Steam. It's been out for a while. Didn't know it existed till recently. But I was playing I was running this because I hadn't run it for a while and had a bunch of Zenny built up to spend and all that. So I was playing that and I was wondering, I wonder if eAthena, how eAthena is doing, if it's still around. So I went looking and found that it had died and was replaced by this, something called rAthena, which apparently I guess is I don't know who it's run by, but it's essentially the successor to eAthena. So what we are going to be doing tonight is trying to get a rAthena server up and see if I can't get connected to it and maybe make a few changes to make it more like GeoRo was. Let's see what we need. So first of all, we're going to need normal stuff, MySQL, Workbench, Visual C++ to build it, I guess. 2010, interesting. Do I still have 2010? Studio 2010. I don't have it installed. Well, it says to use Express, so we could do that, I suppose. I'm not sure if we need both Tortoise Git and MySys Git. It used to be Tortoise SVN. It's so long ago that I did this last. So I guess we'll go ahead and download these first. So Windows install prerequisites. Create an rAthena folder. Git clone. Okay, so one of these is going to install. So maybe this one does. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you do need both. It seems like one of them installs context menu commands for GitHub. Okay, so we just want to basically clone it from GitHub, download all the code, and then. All right. Be interesting to figure out what we need to connect to it though, in terms of the client. If it's still going to be Ragnarok Online, it probably should be, but the question is how hard is it going to be to get? And around the 2007 to 2009 range of years, getting the client and updating it was a pain in the ass, to be honest. Sorry, the page you were looking for can no longer be found. Interesting. This might be one of those times. Well, I should have I know I have an ISO somewhere for it. We'll figure that out later. I may have to traverse over to Pirate Bay if I can find a version of it that's still open, and try and grab it. So, what version of MySQL do we need? Remember that before we needed 4. Doesn't say what version, just says we need it. Okay. Very well, we get the latest community server installer for Windows, all-in-one package. Oh, all Windows platforms, gotcha. Or we could just download it for the one we want, which is going to be 64 gig. Sorry, bit. 5721. Yeah. And we'll download Workbench, which we'll also need. Let's see. Should have both those already. Okay. And they only have it for 64. Or no, there's another downloads, I suppose. For Windows X 64-bit. That's the combined. So if you only want to download for 64, they have that. Oh, that's interesting. Did the other one do that too? Oh, it did do that. Okay. No thanks, just start my download, damn it. Alright, do I have, I don't know, do I have MySQL installed? That might be I have Workbench installed, but I think I uninstalled MySQL. So I hadn't installed it for some stupid reason. I forget what I was doing with it, but I installed it to try something out or test something, and it wouldn't stop bugging me with pop-ups that would open up around 12 a.m. for some stupid check-in thing that it does, so I uninstalled it. So I might have to uninstall that version of Workbench first. Yeah, I think I'll leave the stream just like that. I was thinking maybe wonder if I should like close the window or something because it would give me some more bandwidth, but it probably doesn't matter. Just downloading it to see it isn't going to be that big of a thing. All right, so let's go ahead and install. Well, let's do this first. Extract to desktop. GeoRo. So this is 5721. Okay. And it's downloading it into a folder, extracting it into a folder called something else, but let's have to deal with it. Let's go ahead and I think this is, yeah, that's just an exe. All right, well, we can open that later. Okay, so oh, that's interesting. That is not what I expected. I think that's if you want to install it yourself, which we're not going to do. So forget that. Just go and delete that. That is interesting. Alright, well, let's grab the installer then. Installer, 64-bit, that's 86, 32, 32. Microsoft Windows. Huh, interesting. Do they not have a... Okay. Let me see here. Okay, logically, the installer is 32-bit, but it will install 32 or 46 binaries. So why doesn't that... I don't know. It says 80. I guess it does say 80, x86. It should say x86 minus this, though. I mean, this is... it's like redundant. You don't need the 32-bit there. I mean, nobody cares what the installer's... what type the installer is. It doesn't even matter what the installer is. I don't know. Something for MySQL to think about fixing. This is interesting, though. This version is 18 megabytes. This one is 370. Oh, that's the web installer. That's why. I don't really get web installers. I mean, if at any point in time the servers are down or they don't, or they like MySQL dies for some reason, your web installer is crap. At least they offer you a offline installer. I hate stuff that has only online only. Alright, this looks more like what we want. Alright, and it just occurred to me that I might need to restart after we install this, but that's fine. Well, actually it's not fine. Because my computer takes forever to restart for whatever reason. Somehow the quick restart's broken and won't turn off, and generally is corrupted or something. Something typically Windows, and it just takes like 5 to 10 minutes to restart now. Before, when it took like 2 seconds. It's a real pain in the arse. Alright, so blah blah blah. So we'll be able to identify, install upgrades, blah blah. Okay. It says welcome back. That's interesting. Okay, we got Workbench already. Notifier. What is Notifier? So that's what's installed. Connector, C++. Don't need that. I guess we'll keep the documentation. MySQL Fabric and MySQL Utilities. Really have no clue what those are, but I guess we'll keep them. I'll skip everything else that's in here. This will install Workbench for us. Okay. So it's had 5 minor revisions since the last time I installed it. So I didn't have to download it in the first place. Okay, well, it is on my computer regardless. Alright, go ahead and upgrade this stuff. Then we'll need to configure it. I should probably just do a fresh install, to be honest. Let's just do that. I'm going to cancel. And let's just do a fresh install because... features, because I have no clue what I did to that old version of it, so I just want to delete everything out of here and restart. Huh, already done, okay. Oracle. Oracle owns MySQL? Did not know that. So, for those of you that don't know what GeoRo was, it was a private online Ragnarok Online server that I ran for, I'm going to say, how many years? So long ago, I can't really remember. I think it was from 2005-ish to 2000, either somewhere between 2009 and 2011, somewhere in there. That's when I just decided to take it offline. It wasn't a very big server in terms of the population, but I was aiming to make it one of the most unique servers there were by having all kinds of random crap in there, because I think I was one of the few server runners, maybe not few, but within maybe like one of only 40 or 50 server runners that actually was a programmer, so I could do some weird crap with it. To the point of actually creating like a warp system on my own that used a database table and just ran, put an entries in the database table from the actual script inside of the NPC rather than through any kind of code. That was an interesting system that I'm hoping to finish eventually, now that I'm thinking about reviving GeoRo now. Alright, everything MySQL is gone. Basically what it did was it would allow you to go to any field in the game as long as you went there once first, walk there, and talk to an NPC there to kind of unlock the field. As a way to kind of try and get players to explore the game more than just the various spots where you had the best level up potential, or where there were MVPs or something. Alright, now we need to go run this thing again. Let's just go to... Oh, geez. I guess downloads, we go there, open a new folder window. I just want to... I'll just do this. We'll just screw the folder. We'll just drop the installers in. And actually, we don't even need the workbench now because I'll get installed with that, so we don't even need that one. Let me go grab the other stuff as well. Get rid of these. So we need this. Oh yeah, we need to do something with that. Tortoise and what is MSS? Let's go see what this is. Get for Windows. Oh, okay, get for Windows. That's what that is. It's the desktop app, I guess. Or no, it's not. It's something different. Oh wow. Yay, my Firefox has decided to... I don't know why it does this, Firefox. Every once in a while, it'll just throw any kind of I don't know what you would call this. Not really media specifically, but like something weird that they do into all this blackness. So this looks more like maybe source tree, to be honest. All right. Well, we'll get it because it looks interesting. Get for Windows. Download that and tortoise get. Yeah, Win shell interface for Git. That's what this does. It adds the Git commands to the context menus. Okay, download for 64. That probably has it all together. All right, we got those. Let's go ahead and add those to this as well. Should have left it open. Okay. Drag those over here. All right, let's go ahead and install MySQL. And then I'll pause the stream to, well, not pause, I'll stop the stream to restart, and then maybe I'll take some time to see if I can find my version of 10. Alright, so developer default installs all products MySQL purposes, installs server product only. Full installs all products and features, custom. So what do we get? Server shell, router, workbench, Excel. Let's just do a custom install. So servers, server 64. Workbench. Oh, we have to add it. Okay. MySQL for Excel. What does this even do? Well, I won't even add that. We may need this, so I'll add this. Shell, we might need the shell, so I'll add that. Utilities, might need that. So I guess Workbench has administrator in it, so we don't need that anymore. Connectors. This. So you can only have one connector. Interesting. What other connectors might we need? Might need C. I don't think we need well, I might need .NET. We don't need Python though. Documentation. Well, we have to select it. And I guess I'll do samples and examples just because. All right. Next. Path already exists. That's fine. Just overwrite any other files that might still be there that didn't get cleaned up in the first place from the uninstall. Okay. Okay, so MySQL is done installing on the Workbench and all the various other things that it'll plug into. So actually this does add shell though. I wonder if that means that's hooking into the Explorer shell, or if it means the a utility, like a command utility specifically for MySQL. Or no, shell, yeah, it's probably the Windows shell. The Explorer shell for right-click command contexts. We'll see. What would you use that for? Right-click for MySQL. Come on, Workbench, stop taking so long. It's ridiculous. Workbench is taking longer than the actual server did to install. Hopefully they fixed it up a bit so it's not quite so gnarly. The CE I used for it was pretty kind of messed up. Didn't work too well. But I guess it's better than having to download query browser and administrator and whatever else you wanted to use. Have it all in the same place. Okay, installing it for Visual Studio. I don't know when or where I would use that, but it might be helpful for some reason. So, this is why we're doing it. And it's kind of fun. It's that dastardly 6% left. Doesn't want to be installed. You can see the installation process visually. There's probably a minor war breaking out or something between my computer and the installer. Okay, done, finally. Oh, well. While that's going on, let's, I probably can't install this stuff because, yeah, they're MSIs, so it'll probably, well, it gets an exe. That might be using a custom installer. It is, okay, I think we can install it along with it here. Put it on an icon on the desktop, holy crap. Use true type font in all console windows. I guess, I don't know. 226 megabytes. Yeah, I got 44 gigs left on C. That's fine. Use Vim. Ubiquitous text editor as gets default editor. The Vim editor. What the hell's Vim? Oh, this is Vim, I guess now. Let's see. Highly configurable text editor built to make writing. Includes the Vi with most Unix. How about an example of what it actually is, though? Alright, we'll just download it and see what it is. So, Vim self-installing executable. I don't think we need the command line stuff. We'll just go with whatever's there by default. Happy Vimming. And there's no desktop icon. Oh, there it is. Holy crap, we got 3 of them even. GVim easy, GVim read only. GVim 8.0. What the hell? What is easy? GVim easy. Interesting. Seriously? They're gonna use this? Wow. Alright, well. No. What were the other ones? Notepad++, Nano Editor, or Visual Studio Code. Do I have Notepad++? some reason I think I do, or did, maybe I did on... Oh no, I do, never mind. It is installed. Use get from the, let's see. How would you like to use get from the command line? Get bash only. And what is command? I'm gonna say get bash only. Use OpenSL library, SSL library, use native Windows secure channel library. Let's use SSL. Check out Windows style, commit Unix style line endings. Get welcome vid LF to CRLF. So LF to curlif. When checking out text files and committing curlif betrayed LF. Across foreign projects, settings in Windows, blah 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 blah. Okay. We'll use that. Use Minty. Default terminal from MSys 2. System file caching, get credential manager. Symbolic links. Okay, we'll just leave those as they were. Install this thing. So where are we at on this? Oh, we're done. What do you know? So we'll need to configure stuff. Testing only. So we'll go with the standalone server. Configuration type is server machine. We'll use it as a server machine. Port number is the default one. Advanced options. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it as some... Okay, it doesn't show good. I'll just type in... I'll just use password for now because who cares? I can change it later, I think. Oh wait, this is the... Yeah, root account password. Yeah, I can change it later, I think. Well, no. Can you? No, you can't. Okay, I won't use password. The passwords do not match. How's that? Okay, now they do. Add a user account. Well, let's not do that for now. Well, actually, probably do need to use it. GeoRo. All hosts, role, DB admin authentication. Okay. 5.7 startup. Standard count. Configuration. Okay. This is document store. No. We won't do that. Error log. Okay. General log, show slow query log, bin log, server ID. Okay. Interesting. Security settings failed. So what failed? Let's see. Oh, need to scroll down. Access denied. Beginning figures, apply security settings, authentication, host local use. Authentication to host local to host local hosts for user root using method MySQL native password failed with message access denied for root local using password no. Using password no, even though you put in a password. MySQL root password is filled. Well, I know it is because I already used it. Damn it! God. Why did it not work? So, let's see. MySQL 5.7 installer authentication failed. Or what's the name of that apply configuration? Apply config authentication failed. Damn. Okay. So we're gonna need to remove the server because that's already started now, and we're going to need to that's what I thought. It's not using a password, so it won't let me check it. So it didn't set the password. Damn. Let's see. Is there let's see. Don't see a. It's a system tray icon. Okay. So what we'll need to do is services. Okay, SVC Dell, I think. Oh, SC delete, okay. So SC delete MySQL 57. Actually, we might need the admin version of this. That's not going to work. Technically, that should not be showing. Alright, we'll have to use the configurations that they have. Well, we still have to deal with this, don't we? Crap. Oh, because it's not running now, so that's probably why. Yeah, we can't install that yet. We need to try and fix this. Okay. Let's see. Where would you be? MySQL Workbench, that's the old one. Command line. Should be a entry in here for the should be a configuration utility. That's 1.4. Oh, we can reconfigure. Okay. Oh, current root pass. Oh wait, yeah. Root check. The problem is that's not even running though, or it shouldn't be. I need to. No, that froze. That's like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. You will have to kill me before I will do it. Okay, blah. That's done. Alright, yay, forget bash. So, MySQL get and tortoise. I'm just going to do whatever the defaults are. Okay. So that should add that as tortoise get. All right. It used to be what you could do with tortoise SVN. So I wonder if tortoise get is basically what tortoise SVN became. All right. So we got those. Now let's deal with frickin' MySQL. All right. Programs and features. I think we'll just have to remove the thing out, rip it out of the system, and reinstall it. MySQL server. So I think at some point I think it asked for a root password and I didn't give it one, probably. Maybe. Or it was supposed to have one and it didn't install correctly. I think the former is more likely than the latter. I don't think I clicked on it. Let's try to move it. Alright. No, 1.4. Never mind. That wasn't. Okay. Workbench. I want to add MySQL Server 64. That's fine. Next, use it. Ready to install. Go. Let's try and not screw it up this time. So standalone development machine, or gonna say server machine, TCP port. I'm not gonna do advanced settings this time. So the root password is going to be something. And we can just do this from whatever. I'm not going to do this part. That's a optional thing. Configure the as a Windows service. Yes. Start the server at startup. Yes. Standard system account. Okay. I'm not going to do the document store. So, let's see what happens. Damn it. Applying security settings, and I bet it's the... Yeah, it assumes there's no... It's running as if there's no... supposed to be no password for the root, when there is. MySQL native password. Alright, let's go look for this specific string on Google and see what happens. Counts and roll step, root password. Really? Really? God damn it. The curse of the zombie files. Okay, let's just open up a new C drive. Open, where the hell is, oh, there it is. So program data, and underneath MySQL. Yep, there it is. MySQL data. Folder, C, program data, MySQL. Just delete the folder. Okay, that works. Let's do the nuclear option then. Or no, this MySQL. Well, oh, maybe not. Maybe he's meaning the root folder. Okay, yeah, MySQL. The main one. This one. Oops. Keep forgetting it. Friggin' one click on. Delete. Yeah. Used by another program. Probably the server that's running. So, Okay, so we'll have to go through this process again. That's fine. Yeah, the server. It's the running server. Just so the command. No, I don't. Okay. So from CMD and do this again. C delete MySQL 757. Deleted success. All right. All right. So which? All right. So we got app data. Wasn't that something in the registry then? Nope. So both of these could go. Oh, hell. We went to a whole new folder. That's probably not good. Better yet, let's just do Z. No, we can't do that, can we? An undo. Okay, restore. Continue. And what was the other one? Registry. Yeah, that came from there too. This did that. That didn't. This didn't. Okay, that did. So these three did. So restore those. I wonder if we were in the wrong folder to begin with. It's possible. This probably just, well, that wasn't. So the rest of this, I'm pretty sure we can safely delete because it's all not related to that. Okay. Now, MySQL. Okay, so the folder did get deleted. Even with that BS thing about how I couldn't delete it. Okay. So now if we come here and run this. So actually gonna fail anyway because the server's not running. Right. I want to modify. Or let's just remove it from here. Then we'll reinstall it. Just as easy as doing it from the programs and features. Well, we're off to a good start. Trying to revive GeoRo. Good God. Okay. Well, to be honest, I've always had problems getting MySQL installed sometimes. Yes. Remove everything like you should have in the first place. Zombie files are like the root of 98% of all uninstallation or reinstallation problems. It just amazes me that software companies can't make their installers uninstall all their damn files before they reinstall something on top of them that could break them. Seems like such a freaking simple concept. Remove your damn files from the system. Instead of leaving detritus around for everyone else to have to go and clean up after you. Okay, now it's ready to configure. Server. Ah, crap. I think I typoed that again. Damn it. Can't type a simple password. Well, it's not simple. Okay, there we go. And they match. Perfect. Initializing database, starting server, boom. Haha. Okay, everything is good. Next, finish. Okay, well, it didn't install stuff out here. Crap. Or desktop things. My SQL workbench. Well, that's interesting. So it still says 6.3 CE. I'm not seeing the new workbench. Oh, right, no, that is the new workbench. 310, never mind. That isn't. Never mind. They kept it as CE. Now, which one's the correct? I guess it is that one. Okay, so that's our local instance. Cool. We are logged into it now. Very good. All right. So we'll have to set up stuff for that later. So we're going to close that for now. Now, I didn't have to restart after all. I'm going to stop the stream for a moment though while I go searching for my Visual Studio 2010 iOS, see if I still have it. Once I find it, or if I don't, then I'll restart. Well, I'll get it, and then I'll restart the stream once I have it.